Hello everybody, it's time to get started. It is just past 5 o'clock, so let's everybody stand up. I'm going to turn the camera toward the flags. We can see the window in the background. I decided to do another change. Okay, so everybody, let's face the flags. Chariot, Kyungnae. Oh. And facing me, Chariot, Kyungnae. Taekwon. Very good. Just going to move the camera back and down. There we are. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start our warm up. Stretch your hands up in the air. Wiggle your fingertips up and relax your arms. And out to the sides. Stretch wide and relax your rubber arms. Let them be rubbery. Take one hand over your head. Don't bend forward, don't bend back. So don't go this way. Don't look up at the ceiling, just straight over. And back to center. And the other hand over. Again, don't look at the floor, don't look at the ceiling. And back to the middle. Stick your hands out to the sides. Wiggle your fingers out to the sides. And then bring your hands in together in front of you. And then out. And Aaron, do you think you can move your camera? All I can see is your beautiful face, but I also want to see you kicking and punching. So if you could just move the screen so I'm not seeing so much ceiling and seeing more of you, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Good. All right. Okay, everybody. So we have our hands out to the side. We've got our palms up. And you're going to cross in front and out, and cross in front and out, and cross and out. Let your arms swing a little bit, back and forth. Put one hand on top, then the other hand on top, and switch, and relax. Shake them out. Now take your hands up, up in the air, and lean forward down toward the ground. Keep your legs straight. Stretching down. And coming up. Reach up in the air again. And straight forward down toward your toes. Touch your toes and the floor. And come up. Now I want you to get your feet apart, kind of far, not so far it's uncomfortable. And we're going to tip to one side as far as we can go. And then go back to the middle. And the other side as far as we can go. And back to the middle. And now down, put your hands on the floor. And hold that. Keep your knees straight. And come up. And from here, I want you to just bend one leg. But you can keep facing me. And now switch to the other leg. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And then relax. Bring your feet together. Sitting down on the floor. Put the bottoms of your feet together. And flap your knees, flap your butterfly wings. Or maybe you prefer them to be eagle wings. And relax, push your knees down gently. And flap your wings once more. And relax, pressing down with your knees, leaning your face forward. And up. All right, both legs straight out in front, give them a shake, make sure they're jiggly, and straight forward down. And up, put your hands up in the air and stretch, reaching toward your feet as far as you can go. And hold. And relax. Bring your hands up over your head and reach toward your toes. And relax. And one last time, breathe in up. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, and good. I want you to bend one leg. Take your chest, go down to that bent leg. Chest goes to the bent knee. Hana, do, set, net. And up. Now go down toward your straight leg. And hold. Hana, do, set, net. And up. Down to the bent leg once more. Hana, do, set, net. And up and down to the straight leg. Hana, do, set, net. And up. Switch your legs. So the leg that was bent is now straight, and the leg that was straight is now bent. Chest goes to the bent leg. Hana, do, set, net. And down to the straight leg. Hana, do, set, net. And up, down to the bent leg once more. Hana, do, set, net. And up, and down to the straight leg. Hana, do, set, net. And up. And so both legs out once more. And take a breath in. And exhale down. And up. All right, now, before we go on to the kicking and punching part, everybody can come close to their screen and you can unmute. And we're going to go over a few words that we need to remember. So, Ariana, you have a question?
My belt came off.
You know what, why don't you just set it aside? We know you've got a good belt, and that way we don't slow down what we're doing. So I want you guys to tell me, when I do this, what's the Korean word that we say when we go like this? Does anybody know? It's chariot. And so it's cha-ryot. Then when we go like this, it's kyungnan. So this is when we go to the flag, we do chariot, kyungnan. And then when we bow to each other, we use that same word again here. Can you say it with me? Chariot, chariot. I can't hear you guys.
Chariot.
Chariot, good, good. Can
Chariot.
Aaron and Lavere, go ahead and unmute so I can hear you. It's okay, there's just 4 of us. Good. All right, so let's try it again. This time when you say it, I can hear you. Chariot. Good.
Chariot.
That's right. And then when we bow, it's kyungnan. All right, so the room we practice Taekwondo in, do you know what that's called? I think Ariana knew it at the test. Sometimes it means the whole building, the Taekwondo building, or sometimes just the Taekwondo classroom. It's a dojang. And then we have a Korean word for the uniform that's very similar, but it's dobak. So 2 words similar, but they mean very different things.
Dojang building.
Right, dojang for the school, dobak for the uniform.
The box of it.
Now here's one I think you guys know, counting in Korean. So, do we counting starting with hana? Can everybody say it? Hana? Do,
Do.
set,
Set.
net. Lavia, if you come closer to your screen, I can hear you better. Dasu, there you go.
Dash.
Yasu,
Yash.
ilgo,
Yogo.
yedu,
Yodo.
all,
Aho.
y'all.
Yeah.
So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 in Korean because that's easy and you hear it so much, it should be very easy. So we go hana,
Hana.
do,
Do.
set,
Set.
net.
Net.
Hana,
Hana.
do,
Do.
set,
Set.
net.
Set. Net.
Good. So that's what I'm counting in class. When we do jumping jacks and you count to 10, does anybody want to count to 10 in Korean? You can raise your hand, we can do it. Okay, Ariana, go ahead, and then Lavere, you can go next. When you're ready, you begin.
Hana, dua, set, net, dashu, ya, shoot, yodo, yodo, ahop, yo.
Very good. Okay, Lavere, do you want to go?
Hana, du, set, net, daso, yaso, ego,
That's great.
yours,
Uh-huh.
yo.
Very good. Good job. Aaron, do you want to go or no? It's okay. Do you want to do just 1, 2, 3, 4? It's up to you. That's fine. That's okay. I just want you to hear it. It helps to hear it said to make you feel more confident when you do say it. When you test, they do like to ask you questions. They might ask you to count to 10. They might ask you what's the Korean word for your uniform or the Korean word for the place where we practice Taekwondo. Stuff that you have heard before. So I just want to make sure that even though we don't have any testing scheduled, that we just keep using these words, we get familiar with them, and also the words we use for attention, which is cheria, and kyongnet, which is bow, yeah. When we face each other, we bow. When we begin and end class, we bow. And it is like a handshake. It's like waving hello, but a little more formal. All right, let's do some kicking and punching now. So everybody up, go back to your starting spot. And give me left leg forward fighting stance. Jump. Now we're going to start with a front kick, stepping forward. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Same thing. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Let's do that again. I want you to remember, pick up your knee, because if you pick up your knee, the kick comes out better. Hana. Do. Set. Net. I like that. I want to see even more knee picking up. So fighting stance turn. I'm going to watch you guys kick the other way. I want to see you pick up your knee when you kick. Hana. Good. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. That was really good picking up of the knee. Remember, the difference in picking up the knee is the difference between this and this. And we want the second one. We want the big, high, strong kick. All right, from here in your fighting stance, we're going to cross and low block. Hana. Do. Set. Net. All right, while we're all close to the cameras, I want to see you guys cross. Can I see your cross? Okay, so Ariana, you've got your hands like this. I want your hand like that. So you see the blocking hand is inside. Very good, guys. And then we block down. All right, fighting stance turn. Remember that crossing goes on the inside. Same thing, low block. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now it's high block. And you know what? The cross is just the same. The blocking hand is going to cross inside. Stepping forward with the high block. Hana. Do. Set. Net. I need to move a little closer so you can see me better. So you see the way I cross, this hand is going to block, it comes inside the other one. Can I see your cross? So the hand that's going to go over my head is, that's right. Lavere's got it. Aaron, can I see your hands? So you're crossing, good. And Ariana, can you switch your hands? Because your blocking hand needs to be closer to you. That's right. And then up over your head. Go ahead, can I see it over your head? Great. Good job, guys. All right, fighting stance turn. Same thing, high block again. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now it's a middle block. Ready? Hana. Do. Side. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Side. Net. And turn. All right, that was the walking stance middle block. Let's do the L stance. Remember, walking stance, you can see my front when I do my middle block. L stance, you can't because my body is sideways. So from here in our fighting stance, stepping forward, L stance middle block. Hana. Do. Side. Net. Good. You guys are doing a really good job of having your body sideways. I like that. Fighting stance turn. Let's keep that body sideways. Ready, and hana. Do. Side. Net. And the fighting stance turn. Now we're stepping forward. We're going to do the walking stance punch. So the walking stance punch is, again, you can see my front of my body as I punch. Hana. Remember, in your walking stance, that back leg is all the way straight. Do. Side. Net. Fighting stance turn. Same thing. Hana. Do. Side. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now the L stance punch. So again, that's L stance means sideways. So we're going to punch with our body sideways. Hana. Do. Side. Net. So here's the thing. When you punch, you don't cross. Because if I cross, my arms are bent and they're not going straight where I want them to go. When I punch, my hand just comes straight toward what I'm hitting. And then if I go with the other hand, it goes straight toward where I'm going. So just remember, do not cross on the punch, just go ahead and punch. Good thinking though to be trying it. Fighting stance turn. Let's do more L stance punch. Ready, and hana. Do. Side. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now let's do walking stance punch and punch 3 times with 1 step. So this is a lot of self-control, just doing 1 step. Ready, and 1 step, 3 punches. Hana.
1, 2, 3.
Do.
1, 2, 3.
Side. Net.
1, 2.
That's very good self-control on the 1 step, but remember, only 3 punches. Fighting stance turn. Same thing, 1 step, 3 punches. Hana. Do. Side. Net. Fighting stance turn. So I love that you're counting, but we need to remember to count in Korean. Or if you're not quite confident, or if you want to do like the big kids do, they say Taekwondo on each punch. So it's Taekwondo with each punch. But counting in English, we want to save that for outside Taekwondo class. Okay, let's do some more advanced things from here. So you've got your left leg forward fighting stance. I want you guys to do step, front kick. Now, normally when we kick, we're kicking with this leg that's in back. We're kicking this way. When we step, the leg comes forward, and then you're kicking with the leg that's closer to me. So everybody ready? Let's break it down. Let's do it a little easy at first. Let's just step with the back leg, and then kick. That's right. Step with the back leg, and kick. Now let's do it all in 1 count, and go. I'm going to back up a little bit, and 1 more, step, and kick. Good. Let's everybody go back to where we started. And now instead of the left leg forward fighting stance, I want you to put the other leg in front, your right leg in front, because all those kicks we did before were just with the 1 leg, and now I want you to practice the other one. So we're gonna step like we did before, and then front kick. And then step. Are you kicking with the leg you used before? Because you shouldn't. You should use the one that you step with, and then kick. And now, step and kick. And step and kick. Very good. Everybody go back to the start. All right. Now we're going to do left leg forward fighting stance. We're going to do the step and kick with all as in just one count. Ready, and hana. Do, step, kick. San, kick. And you know what, we're running out of space, so let's do a fighting stance turn. And now you'll use the other leg, the one that we didn't use for this last time. Ready, step and kick, hana. Do, san. And the fighting stance turn. So the footwork is a little more advanced, but it's good to try these things now, get more comfortable with them before you actually need them for reals. All right, let's see. Ariana, let's do the first half of Chunji, and Lavira and Aaron, if you could just hang out and watch, and that'll give you some practice because you need that. But we're just gonna do that because there's only 4 of us, and so I just want to give Ariana the practice she needs. Yes, do you have a question?
I'm supposed to be doing 4-directional block.
At yellow stripe, you do 4-direction punch. Oh, you're green stripe, right? The color on the screen looks blue. You're so smart. Very good, Ariana, thank you. All right, so let's do 4-direction block. I know you know this super well, so you're gonna do great. All right, ready? 준비. And 시작. 바로. Lavia, that's great. That's wonderful. You did 4-direction punch. I love it. And Ariana, you did a great job too. So good job, guys. I love seeing that. All right, we are.
Teacher, did I do it right?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Teacher, did I do it right?
I'm sorry, I was just trying to make it louder because it's hard for me to hear. I've got a lot of equipment noise here.
Teacher, the thing that I just did, was it right?
It looked like you did it great. So congratulations, good job. All right, everybody, we're gonna back up and do a little bit of Sabum Says. So we're gonna start out, we're gonna start in Junbi. Now, we're going to, Sabum Says we're going to pretend to play tennis and we're gonna hit the ball with invisible rackets, playing tennis. Now we're going to pretend, Sabum Says we're going to pretend to play golf. We're going to swing an invisible golf ball. And swing. Now Sabum Says let's pretend we're baseball players. We've got a big baseball bat. We're going to swing at the ball. Baseball players going to swing, hitting a home run. Good job, guys. Now we are playing basketball. And we're shooting hoops. Sabum Says, pretend to shoot basketballs. Good, guys. And now we're going to, Sabum Says we're playing volleyball, and we're going to hit the ball up from underneath. And we're going to hit invisible balls. Good. There's another way they play volleyball. So Sabum Says we're going to jump and pretend to be hitting the ball like volleyball players. Now Sabum Says we're skiers, and we're going to be skiing down the slopes. Whoosh. And it's all snowy around us, and there's trees covered in snow. And it's cold outside, but we're warm because we're moving. Good. Now Sabum Says we're swimmers, swimming in a beautiful ocean. when you look down, you can see all the beautiful fish underneath you as you swim. Now someone says, we're surfers, and we're surfing on a great big wave. Excellent, you guys are good at this. And now surfers are going to switch our feet, and we're going to surf with the other foot in front. Good. All right. Now, someone says, we're water skiers. So we've got our feet on a water ski, and we're holding the pole, and we're going through the water. We're being pulled by a big motorboat, and the water's splashing up. Excellent. Very good. I like doing the swimming. I like doing the volleyball. Do you guys have sports that you like to play? Aside from Taekwondo, obviously. Do you like maybe playing a little kickball with your friends, or tag, or let's see. Do you play Foursquare at school sometimes? Some kids in New Jersey, for sure, Foursquare is a big game with the kids playing. Some people like to watch soccer. I have one of my daughters plays soccer, and
I want to watch soccer.
You like soccer? Soccer's a great game. Ariana, did you have a sport? I'm sorry.
I've never played real soccer, but I did with my dad, kept kicking the ball in our corridor.
Well, that's good, because kicking the ball is how you get started. Learning to control the ball is difficult, and so that's why a lot of kids start out with just playing with the ball, getting used to how it moves, and figuring out how to get the ball where you want it to be. Soccer is a lot of running, but it's a beautiful game because you can play it for just a few people or a lot of people. You can play it in a small space or a big space. And it gets you outside, which is nice to do. All right, guys, let's do a little bit more of Taekwondo. We have about 5 minutes left, so let's everybody line up. And get your left leg forward fighting stance. Jump. We're gonna do our L stance punch. Hana. Do. Now it's low block walking stance. Hana. Do. Now you're going to step back and do a high block. Go. That's right. And another one. Go. And you're going to step forward, walking stance punch. Go. Go. And fighting stance turn. And tiptoe back to your start. And when you get there, left leg forward, fighting stance. Jump. Now we're stepping forward. This is a front kick. Go. And now it's a turning kick. Go. And another turning kick. Go. And a front kick. Go. And fighting stance turn. Now it's high block, go. And now middle block, go. And punch, go. Fighting stance turn. Now front kick, go. And another front kick, go. And where you are, I want you to cross your feet. And then do a turning kick, go. And switch your feet. And switch again. And cross your feet. And kick. And switch. And cross. And kick. Very good. Those are advanced ways of using front kick and turning kick. We didn't even do turning kick in our basics. So that was really good, guys. All right, back to where you were. Line up. Fighting stance. And stepping forward. We're going. Oh, we haven't done knife hand strike in a long time. Do you guys remember knife hand strike? That's the one that looks like this. I'm coming up close so you can see. You cross and then strike. Cross and strike. So when I'm doing it toward the camera, it's hard to see because it looks like that. That's why I wanted to turn sideways so you can see what my arm is doing. So let's go ahead. It's L stance, so your body is sideways when you do it. You got your fighting stance. Ready? And hana. Do. Sa. Ne. Lavir, you are doing great today. Fighting stance turn. Hana. That's right, Aaron. Good. Do. Sa. Ne. And the fighting stance turn. Let's do just the turning kick. So remember, that's the one where your body turns around. Ready? And hana. Do. Sa. Ne. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Sa. Ne. Fighting stance turn. And step forward, paro. All right, hold on just a moment because we have a tip for today. Aaron, this is your black tip, and I will put it on your board for you so we can get that to you. Congratulations. Let's everybody clap for Aaron. Good job. And now let's go ahead. We're going to bow out. So, turning toward the flags. Get your feet together. Chariot. Kyungna. Haro. And then facing me. Chariot. Kyungna. Taekwon. All right. Thank you, everybody. It's always good to see you. Good work today. I think you all did great. You made good advances. So, good work, guys. Take care.